Howdy folks, it's Untitled Chapter here, and today we have a bonus video. I'm making this a bonus video because I don't want this to take a slot of the regular content on the channel, but we are going to do an unboxing video of what I consider an adult Lego kit or an adult Lego model. My wife, for this Christmas, gave my children a blank check to go to Target, because we're big fans of Target here in the upper Midwest, and the kids came back with this thing. Very expensive, at least for me, and I'm quite pleased because I haven't owned a Lego kit, and I think it's been 25 years, I calculated, 27 years since I've owned one. Of course, when I was a little kid, I had hundreds of Lego kits, and all the Lego pieces ended up in the shed in her backyard. It got full of mold, and instead of cleaning it up, my mother just got rid of everything. So I haven't owned Lego. It's always Lego, by the way. It's never Legos. That's Americanism. It's Lego. But we'll have that conversation sometime, other times. But I haven't had Lego that I owned in decades. So this is very exciting. In fact, it's not just this that they got me. They also got me, if I can bring it over here, this remote control kit and a pullback race car and a pullback cop car to chase the pullback race car. Sorry about my glare here, but I have one studio light working right now. So these we aren't going to talk about. This we're not going to talk about. But this we will. We're going to do an unboxing of this today just because I can. And then I will probably have short little progress videos. I'm not going to build this thing on camera. It would take forever. But I'll have progress video every now and then I'll have a final video and review at the end. So why am I super interested in this, and why am I bringing this up on the YouTube channel? Well, first of all, looking at reviews of this thing is absolutely hysterical. The two biggest complaints: one, it's too complicated for my kid. Well, you know what? I know it says 10 plus, but in my opinion, something like this should really be like adult only, or 18 plus, or 16 plus maybe. I mean, when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, I was doing kits like this, no problem. So I really don't, maybe having an age isn't even appropriate at all, but this is an adult kit. This is a model. This isn't something you give to your child to play with and to build Christmas morning. It just is. That's not what this is. The other hysterical common comment or review is that it takes too long to build. Well, you know what? This thing is supposed to take you a couple weeks to build as a hobby in your free time. It's supposed to take almost a month to build. It's not something you build in a day and then you play with it. That's not what this is. So I always find comments hysterical with misinformed people. I understand that not everybody understands what this is, but the fact that's a super common comment, it's like, didn't they do any research before? Also, I apologize for the background noise. I am actually recording in the middle of the day, and my kids are doing a puzzle, and my wife is doing dishes. So I apologize for the background noise. I just wanted to get this out to you all. So we're going to unbox this thing. I'm going to tell you my plan for building it, and then maybe I'll have a few build with me episodes, but don't expect that to be a common thing. So let's start unboxing this thing. I'm going to try to not bonk my microphones. I don't have an unboxing setup. All of my YouTube setup is like computer based. So I don't have an overhead camera. I don't have an overhead microphone. I'm actually working around my equipment. So if you imagine you're holding a toddler on your lap and you're trying to play with them on the floor, that's kind of how I'm set up right now. So I'm going to try to do this without bonking into things and while keeping everything in frame and without bonking my microphone. But bear with me. First of all, the box, very big, very heavy. Maybe I'll put dimensions on the bottom of the screen of how big this box is, because you cannot tell from my hand. I have gigantic hands. I have almost hands as big as Rachmaninoff, so they're huge. So that doesn't give you a scale. My studio floor doesn't give you a scale. This thing's huge. So I'll put the dimensions on the bottom. But anyway, it also looks like this model, looked at from a distance or viewed from a distance, will look better than up close. But the reason why you can see certain things is because, which we'll talk about that later, but you can actually see certain components work, and that's on purpose. This is not a remote control version. You can put a remote control component in here, but we're not going to do that. There's the back of the box if you can see it there. The engine, I believe, moved. I don't believe the engine drives the wheels, or maybe if you push the car, the engine moves. I haven't figured that out yet. I want to find out on my own. I'm not going to research that ahead of time. Otherwise, it is a 6-cylinder boxer engine. I don't think in this one that the gear shift moves anything. I know in the orange Porsche, the gear shift actually changes gears. I don't think it does on this one. Again, we'll find out. And I also really apologize for the background noise, but that's okay. All right, so unboxing this thing. Another common, very, very common complaint, so to speak. Is there tape? No, it's just glue. Another common complaint before I get started, which I find hysterical, is that apparently this comes in 13 bags of Lego. 1,580 pieces total. And the bags are not numbered, which I think is funny because until recently, every Lego kit you got was just a bag of Lego, and you had to find the pieces and put it together. Now they've got use bag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with book 1, and then it goes to book 2. I understand they probably simplified it to make it more accessible, but until recently, I mean, that's how you built Lego, was you had a bag of all your pieces and one instruction book, and you had to find your pieces. So the fact that people are complaining, especially at a kit at this level of challenge, I mean, this is an advanced kit. So the fact that people are complaining about the bags are not numbered and organized, I think, is really funny. And yes, I'm really distracted by the background noise. I'm going to stop talking about background noise. Let's get this thing open. So it's glued, I think. Oh, no, it's glued and taped. I got to find something to break the tape. I did not see that tape when I set this up. Okay, the 2 pieces of tape are broken, and let's try to keep it in frame while I work. See, there I bumped something where I work around my equipment. And it's a bag. Well, multiple bags, just like people said. Let me dump it out. Sorry for the plasticky noise. There we go. Box is now empty. You can't see it, but I can. All right, what do we have here? I'm so excited about this. We have an instruction book, not a booklet. It is a book that is at least 5/8 of an inch thick, at least. Can you see that? Again, scale. So again, my fingers are enormous. It's not as wide as my finger because I have an enormous finger, but well, we'll open that, I guess. We'll just open it, and I'll show you what this is. Oh, sorry about that sound, but that's just how it is when you open stuff with plastic. I apologize for the headphone users. All right. Empty bag for the garbage. We've got a book. Wow, this book is as big as some boxes for some Lego. Ooh, and there's a QR code on the bottom. Don't know what that gets us. Maybe it gets us, I don't know. We'll scan in a second and find out. Why guess when we can actually figure it out? So we have a book. Ooh, there's Lego apps for compatibility. And it tells you the different TECHNIC things. Yeah, and the scale and ratio. Look at that. This is what things used to look like. Oh, I'm not in frame. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Look at this. Look at this book. How many pages are there? 281, 285, 287. Let's see. 288 pages with 504 steps. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Then it reminds you, I don't know what these mean. Lego, QR code. Can't see what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these symbols over here. And this looks like this tells you, hey, the door's open. And the wheels turn. And the engine moves. Maybe the engine does move with wheels. I don't know. And spoiler moves. And there's the real car compared to this car. Of course, one of the reasons why, and an inventory. Of course, one of the reasons why this is such an expensive kit is because not only is like the 10 cent per piece rule, but you have licensing, and apparently licensing from Porsche is extremely hard to get. So therefore, it's expensive. We cannot scan the QR code because I don't have another phone around to scan it, and I'm doing the video on my regular phone. So, if I haven't already, I'll put an edit on the bottom of what that QR code gets us. But anyway, there is the book. This thing weighs probably 1.5 pounds, or maybe even 2 pounds. That's amazing. I've never seen a book that thick for Lego. I love it. What else came in there? Stickers, which I still get mild anxiety about applying decals, but that's okay. I am an adult. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. And then more stickers with numbers, of course, to tell you where they go. All right. Otherwise, we have a bunch of bags. How many bags do we have? We have 1 with bags inside. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, with bags inside. So probably 13 bags, like people said. And 4 really thick, huge tires. This kit is going to be bigger than I realized, and I'm very excited about this. Looking at the tire alone. So again, my hand is gigantic, but looking at this huge tire, and then imagining how that fits within the car, this is going to be an enormous kit. But what I've been told, and what I would assume, is the reward of building this thing makes it worth the time and money put into it. And the concentration. A lot of people say I screw up on page 14, but don't realize it till page 212 and have to go back. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I enjoy every moment of it. I was going to build a few steps with you today, but that's not going to work out because I needed a bunch of trays. I'm going to open these bags, put the Lego in trays, and work from there. I don't know how many trays I'm going to get. Probably 12 or 13 little trays. And I'll build a little bit on my own. And once I get a rhythm down, maybe I will give you a little build with me video, as previously mentioned. But I can't see into the future, so I don't know if you'll get update videos or just the completed model in a few weeks. Otherwise, hopefully you enjoy the unboxing. Very different from what I've been doing on this channel. But stay tuned for regular content soon, and I'll see you next time.